All right, so what did I just say? Problem number 4? All right, so you've got the a meter stick, right? And it's marked off in 20 centimeter increments. So 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. All right, and the problem has the pivot point marked. It tells you that your pivot point is there at the 80 centimeter mark. It tells you that there's a force at this end called F1, and it tells you that it's in rotational, in equilibrium, right? So both rotational and translational equilibrium. All right, and it's asking you questions about the forces that have to be at the pivot point. Okay. The one other thing it tells us is that there is a second force, F2, which is not shown, applied perpendicularly at the 60 centimeter mark. So there's another force here. Everybody good with that? All right, so how many unknown forces have I got here, you guys? 2 unknown forces, right? I don't know anything about this force at the 60 centimeter mark, and I don't know anything about the forces at the pivot point, right? So those 2 little X's sort of represent unknown forces here. All right? Okay, so it's told us what our pivot point is, so let's think about the net torque. So talk to me, what do you got?
So if F1 points up, then F2 has to point down because it's in equilibrium.
Cool. And which force has to be bigger?
F2, because it's at a shorter distance.
Good. F2 has to be bigger because it's at a shorter distance. All right? So the problem doesn't explicitly ask you to calculate, but we can take a second and do it. Look. Do you guys agree that the torque from F1 has to equal the torque from F2? Good. All right. Well, F2 has 1/4 of the lever arm, right? Doesn't that mean it has to have 4 times the force? So F2 must be 4 times F1, right? That's the only way that those torques could balance out, right? Cool. So now we just need to get our net force to be 0. So it looks to me like this force has to be up enough to cancel this, right? So we got 4 F1 down, so we need another 3 F1 up. Cool? Everybody good? Sarah, you okay back there? Everybody happy? Alrighty. Any other questions regarding the first page? Going once, twice, sold. Yes, Evan, I'm sorry.